Well, hi everyone, and welcome back to the Long, Dark, Naked and Afraid series. I either need to make this fire go longer, or light a torch. Maybe I'll just do both, because I can't risk having this go out, because I am really out of stuff. And need to get on with moving out of here and all kinds of stuff. So, it's been a while since I've made an episode. I've been away on holiday and I'm back. And plenty of adventures to tell you all about. But for now, I think we're going to try and race out of here. Get organized. Figure out what's going on. Hey, let's just drink. Let's just drink the birch bark tea. It'll help. Yeah, let's eat one of those. Maybe we just eat all of them. We're using this torch up as we speak, but I think I got 9 on me if I can believe the UI. Now, hopefully it's not too windy out there, otherwise I should have kept this thing going. Alright, because I think, as was the case before, 5 matches. But we're going places where there's matches. But what else are we carrying that's heavy? What have I got? 7 litres of water. Nobody needs 7 litres of water. Now we are real. Maybe we'll pick up one more of that because we are light. We can't forget the bedroll. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. Alright. So, plan really was to try and get out of here, go to Coastal Highway, loot that really quickly. Hopefully it's not too windy out here. Yeah, loot that super quickly and come back by day 31 to try and build a jacket out of the wolf skins that are curing in the camp office. I think that's the plan. Alright. I'm trying to stick to it. And pick up a few bits of the birch bark on the way. So yeah, it's been almost a month, I think, since I played this last. So I am more lost than usual in terms of what I was doing, where everything was, how to play the game. I wasn't even sure I remembered how to drop a decoy when I loaded this up just a minute ago. Oh, we are well out of sticks. Let's not let that fire go out because it's really hard to see in the glare. Excellent. But yeah, we have zero sticks. We can't even start anything right now. So sticks are a priority. But yeah, I spent a couple of weeks touring around the outback of WA, camping, looking at wildflowers. But sort of just before I went camping, I had to drive a couple of hours south of where I am and go to an event and then go to a family event and then race back home and jump in the car and drive 5 hours north and then go from that place into the outback. About a week travelling around there, and then we went to a bit of a family reunion that was at a sort of a slightly remote town. Back to wildflower camping, and then back to where I live for just the one night. We didn't check this guy yet. Back to where I live for just one night, and then jump on a plane the very next day and go to an entirely different country for another event that I had to be at. And then I finally got home, and it's now a couple of days after that point, and I finally get a little bit of time to try and do some recording. I was a little bit worried about taking over from where I left off with the Naked and Afraid series, because I don't want to muck this up. But I watched back one of the episodes, the latest one, just to familiarise myself with what was going on. and it filled me with confidence. Well, enough false bravado to at least make me feel like I had a chance of not mucking this up. But, you know, still could happen. I'm pretty rusty. Like, yeah, nearly put that out. Yeah, I actually had thought... Let's just do this now while I think of it. I had actually thought that I'd left the episode in this cave that we're approaching now, but nope. It was the other one. The video didn't lie. All the sticks. Grab all the mushrooms. Might leave these ones. Definitely grab the birch bark.
Can't feel my feet.
Cannot read. Oh, 0%. On day 20, whatever. 25 or whatever, right? That seems like a bit of a rip-off. Right, so how are we doing? Sliver of frostbite risk. Probably should warm up here. But should I really? Because the day is good. Must have been pretty cold out there. Don't really want to start too many fires. This doesn't look like good weather coming in. I think we just push on regardless. Hopefully it's just going to be snow, not a blizzard. It's your lucky day, mister. So there's that hypothermia risk.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
So yeah, torch chaining for too long. I mean, I've got no indoor fire I can light. If I head any distance, I'm going to make it, I don't think. Don't think I'll get down to the fishing huts. And the torches I have and the hypothermia risk that I have. There's some more frostbite risk. Hello? Why did that go away? Alright, so what is... Feels like minus 14, that's pretty cold. How fast are these frostbite risks? Oh, they're going up pretty quickly. Maybe just expend a little bit of sprint, hey? Use up a bit of the old stamina. So yeah, touring around and camping was a lot of fun. Sleeping in a tent for 2 weeks is also kind of fun. Dogs in the tent was not as much work as you would think. They're pretty lazy, my dogs. They were like, yay, welcome to the big kennel. We're all sleeping in the big kennel. So they were pretty well behaved. In fact, they were giant wusses. It was cold out and they just wanted to be wherever it was warm pretty much the entire time. So, in fact, they would pester us a lot if they weren't warm enough. So they had their own sleeping bags in a little... outdoor kennel when we were sitting around outside near campfires and stuff. That little constructed one that kind of made of cloth and stuff that my parents had brought along from their old dog before it passed away. And they were quite happy to be in there, which was pretty good. And then at night time they were really happy to get inside the tent. And whenever we packed up, they just wanted to get in the car as quick as possible so we wouldn't forget them, but also because it was warmer and they could lie down and have a good sleep. So they're pretty well behaved. And for those of you asking the questions of how many deadly things did we see, the adventures with the animals were pretty mild, really. And I just about put my my hand on a centipede, which was maybe about 4 inches long. And they can give a nasty bite, but I didn't put my hand on it, and that's really the takeaway from that story. There was a pretty big spider, maybe 2 inches long, that we encountered at another point, just around the campsite, and didn't see any snakes. Maybe just a little bit too cold for the snakes for the most part. Although we did get a couple of really warm days when we went a little bit more inland, and I think we had a day as high as 34 degrees Celsius, which was reasonably hot where we were, but still didn't see any snakes. Had a swarm of bees come through the camp at one point, which was fun. Now, which way am I going to go? Do I go down here to Rabbit Grove? Is that the closest spot? That's probably the closest spot to warm up. I want to get rid of this hypothermia risk. Frostbite risk is climbing. Yeah, I think we'll go this way. Might not be able to save this fire. As in, I'll be able to get to Rabbit Grove, but only be able to light an outdoor fire. I'm not sure if it's worth it, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Definitely want these cattails so quickly. I don't actually know how well we are off for tinder, so I'll let's grab that one for the time being. Try and race away from this damn waterfall. And try not to dally too much through here. I might end up just leaving a few of these because the frostbite risk is not necessarily going to go away in this hut, so I'm still then going to have to brave outdoors. So got enough cattails for the moment to see me through. What is that temperature doing? -10. You're going to come in handy. Really used up a bunch of all those excess torches we had. A lot of coal right here. Hey, it's so bright I can't see the dot.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Alright, so we might think about a couple of rabbits, maybe. Maybe not. Alright, so where's the wind shelter? Is here the wind shelter? Come on. Just come on. There we go. Hopefully this starts.
Come on. It worked.
Let's get some of these. It's not particularly warm. You can go down there too now. So what are we? Well, let's just start a liter of that. Do I have something I can warm myself with? Well, let's drop that. quickly get a couple of extra sticks. 2 degrees is all we got to make up. So you'll do, in theory. Right, we're in the positives. We need to get a little bit more air temperature shortly. What else can we make here? Let's do some more water. Okay, so that's not going to go down greatly at that point, but let's grab those rose hips. Can we add a piece of this coal yet? Oh, we can. Alright, we're going to be back in the warm times now. So we use this for the moment to get our risk down on a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to craft up some of these. Cook up one of those. Yeah, I did take a decent amount of photos of wildflowers and things, and even some footage and some stuff along the journey and different things that were interesting. So I'm contemplating cutting that into something that's not a long dark video, which it's not usually my thing. It's pretty much I think I saw in my stats there's like 87 things I've uploaded. So basically 87 videos of the long dark and nothing else. So yeah, I might have to put you through the pain of similar to like a family clip show or something. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll get creative and edit something to some music or something like that. It either sounds horrible to you or it sounds like a really good idea. I'm not sure. But I have the material there. I might see if on the weekend I get a little bit of time to do that. And we're getting warm. The frostbite's creeping down. Cook another of those. We probably can make it from here. This snow looks like it's going to set in and try and do us in a little bit. And it looks like it's heading to some not very nice weather. We've still got plenty of daylight left, so do I chance it? I really want those frostbites to go down just that little bit more. Because otherwise I think it's a waste of this fire, you know, like the fire is the only thing really taking that down. Just sleeping in a hut's not going to do it, so let's, we can construct a few more of those. So we're, let me just have a look. We're not heavy yet. Water's a good deal. We might leave some here. Can I reach that torch? No, I'm going to have to get up and do that. Because that might be a stick I need. Managed to catch up a little bit with some of the streams that Turkey was putting together of his skeg run, which seemed pretty epic. I haven't had much chance to watch through too many other other videos and stuff yet, so I'm well behind on everyone else's back catalogue. It might be a little bit impossible for me to catch up, so I might have to just jump ahead to where everyone else is. I'm going to really pull some more torches out of that, but I want to leave that as late as possible once these have gone away. Yes, I should just cook something hot. Maybe one of those. So yeah, I just want to check. I think I've only got 7 arrows. And I don't think I really want to go to Desolation Point and make some more arrows just yet, because I don't want to waste too many days going there. I want to get back and get that wolf coat made as quick as possible. So I think it's only really 5 days or 6 days I have to wait for that last set of wolf pelts to cure. So we shall see, we shall see. This weather's not looking the best. It's probably -8 away from the fire, I think, if I'm doing the math correctly. I think as soon as I start to step out from here, it's going to go, hey, did you order a blizzard? And I'll be like, no, I didn't. Alright, we're getting close on those frostbites where I will think about that. I think we got how many of those do we have? Okay, that's all the ones I can cook now, I think. Oh, no, I got 2 more I can craft. Oh, here is that blizzard we ordered. And hopefully it's blowing the other way, because I want to pull some torches off this. And you're a good torch. So I might as well just take all of them, because I think that wind's just going to swing around any second now and kill this damn thing.
Too much stuff to carry.
Actually going to drink another one of those just for the extra condition. Yep, I'll take that. And we'll finally jump inside and check out what this hut has to offer for us. I'm not thinking much. Pyrofake those down. Anything under there. Food under there. Sneaky chocolate bar or anything. Okay, so I'll check that. Okay. I don't normally hold out much hope that there's stuff in here, so 112 calories. Well, I guess we do it. Ooh. Ooh. We did check that, didn't we? Sounds like the wind maybe went away? Right, how heavy are we and what is most of that? Some of it's wood I just smashed up, I think. What else? And a bunch of torches. They might come in useful here later. No, I'm definitely not carrying any raw guts, am I? No, it's all the cured guts. Okay. You are taking up a little bit of room, but not much. Well, there's quite a lot of coal weight there. a sip of water. Am I thirsty enough to have a sip of water? Do you know what? I'm over by the weight of that hat that I just said was light. Like that's pretty much. It's the weight of a piece of cloth. How much cloth do we have? 7 pieces of cloth. Alright, let's just see what this is doing, if it's really as promising as it sounds or not. Oh. I think we run for it. Oh, I was actually probably not having quite the carrying capacity. I think we're... like the food-wise, 22 cattails. We'll come back this way and pick up the rest of the cattails on the way back. I'll leave that deer alone. Let me get this out. Am I missing a case? Up here, backpack. And now we know that it's empty. I'll grab that stick. So I typically feel fairly comfy coming this way. The wolf can be over there and the bear can be over there, but just through this little stretch here tends to be fairly safe, but I'll have the flare out anyway. You guys can come with and you can cure in a fishing village. So rabbit's there, deer running around. He's running back the other way, which is not quite the sign I want.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Surprise matches on a dead guy. No? Damn. Bear is just over this hill. Yeah, there he is. Sounding a little bit closer than I normally see him. Put that away now. So the frostbite risk is only creeping up a little bit. What temperature is it? -10, -19 air temp.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Not whetstone. Yeah, we'll get inside in a minute, dude. New chocolate bar and a piece of cloth. Dandy. Alright. Okay. granola
Can
bar,
always use more food.
but merely stale. Right, matches. No. I actually don't know the definite match spawns in Coastal Highway. Oh, I know one. It's up in the tower, but I feel like you tend to find you get lucky with the more random ones just around. Oh, hang on, what am I doing? As normal, as good, as happy as I'd normally be to find that. It can go away because it's not the game we're playing. Oh, I see a soda. %, but tends to be still not going to give you food poisoning. What am I doing? I'm gonna warm up here. Alright. Is this one of the magical beds? Which one? This is +6. Maybe I drop these here. What else did I decide was taken all the way? I probably bought too many things. Well, it's probably all the food we picked up. I probably bought too many things with me on this adventure. I should have left some things back in the dam. Have we read that? No, if it's in fire, we have read that. So there's no other books. Okay, so that's one we need to think about setting on fire. Alright. I'm pretty sure the bear was moving away, so... Oh, no, he's not. He's right there. Do I want to try and stick an arrow in this bear? I mean, I'm going to probably lose the arrow. Alright, can I get an... I'll lose the arrow. I'll have another bear, and then he starts to become a
Never been so hungry in my life.
a sleeping bag. Can I safely do this without getting my face chewed? Like, how much can this guy? About there. Well, I thought that was well past him, but it looked like blood. I thought it went well over him and well to the side, but it gave me a bit of a pass on that. Okay, so we're down to 6 arrows. And the bear just running off into the fog. So, what was this telling me? I'm dying of something. And I always, in this mode, been shooting a bear and then running into a room, which might be one of those bugs. So, soon see if he's another white whale. See if there was... Doesn't look like anything in that corner. Doesn't look like anything else anywhere. Well, I'm glad I ducked going out of that other cabin, even though I thought the bear was going the complete other direction, because otherwise might have got our face chewed off.
So cold.
Well, guess we'll find out at another point where the bear ends up. I'll take it, but only because I'll drop it somewhere more visible. This has been a bit of a bust. We need to warm up a bit. I could break some of these down for wood. Do need to warm up. We need to get rid of that frostbite risk. It's almost night time. We're nearly tired. Tell you what, I'm just gonna stale granola bar. I'm actually just going to pass time for an hour to warm up in the bed and go out while there's still a tiny bit of daylight, hopefully. Just see.
I need a horse.
I feel like I heard the bear making a noise. So hard to know. Apparently that bit's impassable. You can't step over a 2-inch piece of wood. Damn creaky things. Okay, so is that the normal dead body over there, or is that the bear? Because our frostbites are not brilliant, so 52%. Right. Anyone for matches? A hook. This is just a regular dead person.
Can't feel my hands.
%, sardines and a stale chocolate bar. Okay.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Can't do too much more out here. He says as he picks up more sticks and gets cold and more frostbitten.
Too cold to think.
Now I have no idea where that bear might go to die. So all he did was steam off into the fog onto the ice. Right, well, it is going to be a problem for tomorrow. Now the end bed was, I think, 6 degrees. I think this one was only 5 degrees. I think I might need all the help I can get. No, that's +6 as well. So +6 will get us to +2, which I don't think warms up the frostbite really well. So, sleep. I want the condition recovery, so I don't really want to chance the, yeah, I really don't want to chance the food poisoning on the death fish. So I'll eat 2 of those. Just top it up with a little cattail. What does that do? Sip of water. Calories. We're probably sitting at about, yeah, just under half. And that frostbite risk is at 68%. So let's just try and sleep for the 10. Let's see what they look like when we wake up the other side. Oh yeah, that did go. That went down sizably. So warm enough in these beds to make that go down. I mean, it's 10 hours of that, so you know, could have been better. We're ravenous. We made a bunch of condition recovery.
I could eat anything right now.
I tell you what. Do I really want to? Do I want to make that? Do I want to make the well-fed bonus work? Still think that's a bit of a stretch. Wow, we have 8 hooks. Hey, you know what? That thing isn't doing us any good. And the next place we'll get any shells for that is most likely...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Where there's a there's a whole nother one of the pistols. So I think I just leave that there. You want a gun under your pillow? There's a gun on your pillow. Okay, so we'll let the food drop for the day. And maybe do I bring along all these things? That's 5 kilos of fuel. Because I'm glad I actually picked up that, because we have not got much in the way of tinder. Although, we offer. Oh, see, we're ways away on the skills, aren't we? And where are we sitting for? So 26 days. I think it was around about day 25, I think, that the... yeah, so the last wolf was in the camp office. So, that's 7 days from that. So, yeah. So around about day 30, 31. Day 30 or 31, we should be able to go back and make the wolf coat. Don't think we left any notes for ourselves. Okay, so where is this sitting? It's in the morning. We can do a little bit indoor lumberjacking. And a lot of those things. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to duck my head out. It's freezing cold. The frostbite risk will be on us pretty quickly. Just want to eyeball if there's any obvious signs of a bear. Ooh. Good to know you can fall off that and not hurt yourself. You can fall from a great height off a pier, but you can't walk down a slight incline without rolling your ankle. Alright, well, this is going to be getting... Frostbite risk is going to race up being outside in this. So, you know, we'll duck back in here. I think we might call this the end of the episode. And in the next one, we'll try and find the bear, get our arrow back, maybe extract him from his coat, and then try and loot the hell out of Coastal Highway, find some more matches, and head on back to Mystery Lake and get ourselves a jacket. Because I tell you what, like, as tough as this looks, you know, it'd be good to get some warmth on there. It's a total 9 degrees now. Look at that. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching along and listening to me, and for, you know, waiting around for the month while I finish having my holiday and getting back to it. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and hope you enjoy my clip show I'm going to put together. Yeah, that'll be the real test of whether I keep subscribers or not. But yeah, till the next episode, we'll see you later.